What's going on, everyone? I am the OPJellicent, and I have the semi-finals of Season 4 of the WPL. But before we get into any of that, I just wanted to address why is this video so late? I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, and I feel as though since it's so late, it's only fair of me to keep you informed. So what ended up happening is all of last week, I ended up falling sick, and I tried to record it twice, but when I played back the footage, it was actually really terrible. I sounded so sick in it. So, and then this weekend I had to fly out. So I figured I'm gonna get this to you guys now. It's finally here. I'm really sorry about the wait, but it's here. So I hope you guys can bear with me on that. But anyway, we are going up against Storm, plays coach of the San Diego Sneasels, who did end up beating us in the regular season. I believe it was a really narrow 1-0 with his Garchomp pulling out a little sweep at the end. So that was really unfortunate. We ended up losing to a crit in that match onto our Tangrowth, but I do feel as though we have a really good matchup to win this one. So if we win this, we move on to the finals for the second season in a row and potentially claim our title. And if we do end up losing this, that means we're out of it, and that would be no fun for the Aggrons. So I'm going to get right into the matchup right here. We have AV Raikou. I pretty much am forced to bring it to deal with the Manaphy every time because Manaphy is a big problem if it starts tail glowing up. This is my main check to that. We're not AV Tangrowth this week, so we really can't deal with Manaphy with that, especially if it gets a tail glow up. Command Reuniclus can win if we can get rid of all the things that threaten it, like the Woodhammer / Megahorn from the Tapu Bulu, as well as the Zapdos. I don't know if Zapdos gets a Whirlwind, but I'm sure it does. And then the Tail Glow Manaphy, obviously, but it can set up on the Lottie, the Infernape, and the Garchomp, assuming the Lottie is not like some Psy-Up variant, which I think I saw in the UCL once, but Choice Scarf Gengar also puts in a ton of work. The only thing that could really stop it is specially defensive Zapdos, or else if we can weaken that, Shadow Ball has a really good chance of sweeping. And then we have defensive Stealth Rock Donphan with the Rocky Helmet just to help out against the Infernape and the Garchomp if we need that. It doesn't have the Ice Shard this time, as I figured it's not even a 2-hit KO Garchomp if I don't have Rocks up, so I didn't bring that. And then we just have Mega Aggron, which its main purpose this match is just to get up Rocks. It can help weaken the Zapdos, put Lottie into range of Shadow Ball, put Ape into range of Shadow Ball, and that'll all be really great. So let's get into the matchup right here. He ends up leading off with the Garchomp as I lead off with the Raikou. So right here I'm saying I don't even have HP Ice on my Raikou, so I'm definitely not staying in to take that hit, as he just throws off the Earthquake right away as expected. So this is going to be an opportunity for us to get up Rocks, but he goes right into his Defogger, and I don't want my Donphan taking damage. I need this to potentially deal with the Garchomp later, as well as the Ape, and if it's Scarfed Bulu, then that can put some Rocky Helmet damage on that. We're going to trade Toxic right here, and I figured this trade actually benefits both of us, because he needs Tangrowth weakened for the Scarf Garchomp sweep, because we are defensive Rocky Helmet, and we need his Zapdos sweep weekend for the Gengar. So it's really just going to be who can use the sweepers more effectively and who can clean up late game. So I'm going to leave my Tangrowth in right here. Questionable play, I know, but I figured even if he does end up just staying in, I will get Regenerator on the switch, and I'll still be healthy enough to deal with something like the Garchomp. So we bring out the Reuniclus right here. I'm not letting this thing tail glow up on me right away, as that's what he opts to do. So he pretty much knows I'm Assault Vest by the fact that I brought it in, or Specs or something like that, so I can OHKO it. But we go for the T-Bolt right here. Judging from the fact that he stayed in turn 1, he's probably Scarf Chomp, and I'm not staying in on that. Once again, I can't even hit it. So he's going to go for the Earthquake right here, fortunately not crit me, so we can take another one. And we get up Rocks again, so same thing as before. I can't let Manaphy get any tail goes up, so he makes a better play all around this time and throws off the Scald, confirming to him that we are Assault Vest. So he's going to bring out the Zapdos right here, as this is really nice because this thing is officially in range of Gengar's Sludge Wave as well as Shadow Ball, and thanks to that Spit F drop, it's not even a roll as to whether or not we knock him out from that range. Zapdos was a questionable split because I don't know what he was going to do to me, but Reuniclus can handle this Garchomp. I figured I want to save Donphan's health at this point. It's already taken 2 Earthquakes, and if it can make the Infernape or the Tapu Bulu take 2 turns of Rocky Helmet damage, that would be really great. So Reuniclus can come in on this and 1v1 it. He's going to bring out the Tapu Bulu right here, as I believe we throw off a Psychic or Recover up right away, because if he did lock himself into Outrage randomly there, he would be able to 2-hit KO our Reuniclus from that, and we aren't when we aren't Regenerator, we are Magic Guard, so we would be really weakened. So he does make the better player out there and throw off the Megahorn, kind of expecting this. I'm not sure whether or not Woodhammer would have 2-hit KO, but he would have taken the recoil damage anyway. So we get Tangrowth then. As here, I just figure I'm just going to sack off my Dawn Fan, try to confirm this thing's set. As it turns out, as you guys can see right here, he goes for the Mega Horn twice, so he's probably Choice Scarf on this too, which our Gengar can easily check, as I believe I bring it out right here. Here what I do is I go right for the Sludge Wave. Even if the Garchomp comes in, I don't even think it takes 2 from the range it's at anymore. It's at 93, so it probably does, but we managed to 2-hit KO the Lottie, as it's not Choice Scarf, or it was Choice Scarf and he just won a Speed Tie. And here, this is where I think he really misplayed. He didn't acknowledge the fact that we could be Choice Scarf Gengar ourselves, and I don't even know if Tapu Bulu has anything that can OHKO a Gengar. I wouldn't be surprised if, even though we resist it, like Scarf of Mega Horn would, not Mega Horn, Wood Hammer would knock us out because Gengar is like a paper bag, but we managed to get ahead right there. As he's going to bring out the Garchomp right here, probably, he knows we're locked into Sludge Wave and he resists, so he's going to pull a very nice double out here into his Manaphy, which will be able to knock me out with the Ice Beam if he wants to go for that. I figured if he does go for the Ice Beam, I can safely bring in my Raikou after if I want to do that. So that is what I opt to do. I go right into Raikou. He cannot stay in. He's obviously going to pull out a switch, so he goes into the Garchomp as I catch it with the Shadow Ball this time. Because right there I figured even if Manaphy stayed in on that Shadow Ball, it would be in range of Gengar as well. So things are looking really great right here. Gengar can easily clean up this match, as Reuniclus once again 1v1s this thing, and we take even less damage at that time because of the grassy terrain. So as we can do here is just throw off a Psychic. This Infernape play, unless he was Choice Scarf, which I never confirmed, second Infernape was a play here, because he does need both of these Mons out to win. He needs as much health out on the Manaphy, just hoping that he can live a Sludge Wave at the range it's at. Here he's going to bring out said Manaphy, as he's going to Tail Glow Up as I just officially put this thing into range of T-Bolt in case he had some special defense. As what I can do here is go right out into my Aggron, as we actually catch the Z move, so we burn that and we don't even go down, so that's really great. That probably had a chance to KO Raikou, but he wouldn't have outsped anyway, so it's not a big deal. We can bring out Raikou right here. He has to hope I choke and just not knock out this Manaphy right now, but we're obviously kicking Thunderbolt. Even if he switched out into the Garchomp, what I could do is go Reuniclus and 1v1 that. Or, yeah, that would be the game plan, and I could just continuously throw off Psychics. And once the Manaphy came back in, I could just go back into Raikou. So Garchomp's going to come out here, and at this point we officially have this 8 game secured. I'm going to let him knock me out, and then we can go out into our Choice Scarf Gengar and knock him out with the HP Ice. And that means we are going to the finals of the WPL again. I said at the beginning of the season, I really want to try and defend this title, and we are going up against either Mega Metagross, who we beat in the finals last year, or Latios Azurill, who we beat in the semifinals last year. So 2 really tough opponents. Both 2-time playoff contenders just like us, and we secure the finals again, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this match. Be sure to subscribe down below if you enjoyed. Be sure to check out Storm as well. He already has this battle up on his side, obviously, and he produces some really great content, so go check him out, and I will see you guys in the finals.